Hello there, you are welcome to HealthAfrik on AAU TV. AAU TV is the voice of higher education in Africa. Today on HealthAfrik, we are discussing stress management. All of us experience stress in various dimensions. Stress impacts various aspects of our lives. Therefore, it is important to know how stress affects your body and learn effective stress management techniques to make stress work for you rather than against you. According to the American Institute of Stress, about 33% of people report feeling extreme stress. 77% of people experience stress that affects their physical health, and 73% of people have stress that impacts their mental health. With these statistics, it is imperative that you stay with me as I interview Master Yirser Ra Hotep, who is a stress management instructor and then a yoga instructor on how to deal with stress. My name is Bridget Denteh. Do stay tuned. I'll be back shortly. You're welcome back from the break. This is still Health Afrik on AAU TV. Today we are discussing stress management with Mr. Yirser Ra Hotep. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you.
And it was beautiful watching you and your group in all the yoga poses. How long have you been doing yoga?
I started practicing yoga about 46 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, when I was 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is all you have been doing?
Well, I do yoga. I do other types of holistic practices. I do Tai Chi.
Okay.
I do Qigong, which are, they say they're from China,
Yeah.
but they actually come from Africa. And, you know, I exercise, I walk, I run,
Okay.
you know, I do many things, but my primary way of, my primary lifestyle is through Kemetic yoga, which is ancient African yoga.
Okay, so what are the types of yoga there are?
There's many types of yoga, you know, but I practice Kemetic yoga. And so the word Kemetic refers to the word Kemet, which is ancient Africa. They call it Egypt now, but Kemet is an African. It was an African civilization that built the pyramids and all the different monuments that we see now. You know, because I'm an African, so I refer to myself from an African perspective. And so when I study yoga, it's from that perspective, from my ancestors.
Okay. Now let's look at yoga from the spiritual aspect. People say it's a spiritual exercise. Can you tell us about yoga as a spiritual exercise?
Well, to be spiritual, you have to be holistic, right?
Yeah.
You have to take care of your body. You have to take care of your mind. You have to take care of your spirit. And so when you say spiritual, it's not just spirit. You have to eat properly. So you have to put the right things into your body so your body can be healthy, because your body is the temple for your spirit, right?
Yeah.
So your spirit resides within your body. So you have to maintain the temple. And so you should nourish your body with fresh plant foods, fresh fruits, fresh vegetables, fresh water, good juices and herbs from the earth that help your body to heal and allows you to maintain your health. And so when we talk about spirituality, we're talking about do I have a healthy lifestyle? When we talk about spirituality, do I know the science of breathing and using the sacred breath? I call it the sacred breath, because when you breathe, you are taking in life force. You can go for many weeks without food and you'll still be alive, right?
Yes.
You can go for many days without water, you'll still be alive. But you can only go for 5 minutes without air before you're not going to be alive anymore, right?
Yeah.
And so breathing is where you start with the practice of yoga, and breathing is where we start with spirituality. So when we learn how to breathe, it causes the mind to relax. When we learn how to breathe properly, when I say breathe, I mean consciously breathing, slow inhalation, slow exhalation, and paying attention to your breath. And it causes your mind to relax. It causes your central nervous system to relax. It causes your mind to become more focused. And so your concentration, your ability to pay attention will increase. Slow, controlled breathing actually activates a part of your physiology called the parasympathetic part of your nervous system. And so the parasympathetic is your relaxation response. That's the opposite from your stress response. When you feel stress, that's because of the sympathetic nervous system. When you relax and you feel good, it's because of the parasympathetic. So the parasympathetic part of your autonomic nervous system is activated through controlled deep breathing. And so when you start to work with that system, with those systems of your body through the breathing, you can achieve a higher state of spirituality. Because spirituality is simply I am feeling more in tune. I am feeling more in touch with my inner self. I feel a connection with the divine. I feel a connection with nature. I feel a connection with the past, the present, and the future. So I don't see any separation. I don't feel any separation between myself and yourself. I don't feel any separation between the land, the trees, the plants. We feel that we are the same.
Oh, okay. That's the location for the yoga practice. Okay, so now let's look at yoga as a physical exercise, because I realized that the yoga you did here was quite like slow motion, if I should put it that way, compared to other yoga that I have done or even done once or twice. It's a bit more active. What's the difference between the yoga that we have done here today and the very active yoga that you see online?
A lot of the yoga that you see online is meant only for physical fitness.
Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with it,
Okay.
but it does not help you on a spiritual level as much. It doesn't help you on a stress management level as much. It's still good because exercise is good. But when we do Kemetic yoga, which comes from Africa, it's slow. It causes you to relax. It causes you to focus. And so it also allows your circulation of blood to move better through your body. It also allows for the circulation of energy. We have our physical bodies and we have a non-physical body. The non-physical body contains energy. The physical body contains blood that moves through your body. If you get cut, you can see the blood come out, right? The non-physical body, we have breath. We have this invisible force, like I was saying about the air. You can't see the air. You can't touch it. You can't even smell it. But without it, it's invisible. But without it, you can only live for 5 minutes. But it's the most powerful force. It's more powerful than food. It's more powerful than water. It's more powerful than your blood because you need the air. And so when we cultivate, I call it cultivation. It's like you cultivate a crop or a plant. You cultivate this energy inside of you and you make it more powerful. It allows you to have greater longevity so you can live longer. It allows you to have more health. Some people, they want to live long, but they don't eat right. You don't want to live long and be sick. You want to live long and be healthy, right? So you have to make the sacrifice of giving up animal food, giving up liquor, giving up sugar, giving up cigarettes. That's a sacrifice because you're giving up something that you may want to have, but your body is going to respond to that much better.
Now since you have brought in diets, let's look at the best diet plan for someone who wants to practice yoga.
For somebody, to me, all human beings, whether they practice yoga or not, they should have what we call a plant-based diet. That means that the foundation of your diet is green vegetables, fruits, nuts, seeds, and herbs, and water, of course. But that's the foundation of your diet. If you choose to eat some fish or some other type of small animal food, that's okay. But you should eat grains, like you have a nice grain here in Ghana called fonio.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like millet. It's like a type of millet. But it's black. It's dark. And it's very, very healthy. And this is something that, we have, living in Africa, you have access to so many different foods. You have the baobab tree. That's got a healthy thing, the pod on it. You can get a powder from that. You can make it in your smoothie. You got the moringa tree, and you can eat it, or you can make powder from it, or make herbs from it. It is extremely healthy for your body. You have thousands of different types of plants that's healthy for your body. So the main thing for you to be healthy is to have a plant-based diet. If you eat meat, it should be small. But the most of your on your plate, you should have small meat and much green vegetables. And if you eat rice, it should be brown rice, or it should be millet. Millet is better than rice, and white rice is not good for you. You know, so I know in Africa and many places, people eat a lot of white rice, but now I see more people getting the brown rice.
Okay, we are going on a break. When we come back, we're going to talk about yoga for pregnant women and then kids. We're going on a quick break. When I come back, we are still discussing stress management. We'll move on to yoga for kids and pregnant women. Please do stay tuned. You're welcome back from the quick break. We are still discussing stress management. We are moving on to discuss how can we de-stress, because there's a lot of stress going on these days. How can we de-stress? What's the best way to de-stress?
The most simplest thing we can do is to use our most available resource, slow, controlled, deep breathing. That's going to help you to relax your body. It's going to help you to relax your mind. If you notice that you have a lot of stress in your body or in your mind, you breathe in slowly, you breathe out slowly. That's why when we started our yoga session, we began with inhale, exhale. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, even 2 minutes at a time would be tremendously helpful. But you want to live a lifestyle which is healthy. You want to live a lifestyle which allows you to manage your stress better. And so that means that you should have exercise. When you exercise, you feel better. That means that you should have proper ways of eating. When you eat properly, you get the vitamins and minerals that you need. Your nervous system needs a particular vitamin called vitamin B and vitamin B12. Your body does not store this vitamin. So that means you got to get food into your body every day, because this vitamin B complex is allowing your nervous system to convert carbohydrates to glucose. So I had to be technical, right?
Yes.
But when you eat foods which are carbohydrates like bread, rice, potato, yam, they have to be changed into a form that your body can absorb it. That's why you need B vitamins, and your body doesn't store it. So you have to get B vitamins from eating foods which are high in B complex vitamins. And so that's your fruits, that's your vegetables. And so they help your body to function better. And it's going to help your nervous system function better. A lot of times if a person feels nervous, sometimes it's a vitamin deficiency. So they may be deficient in B complex. They may be deficient in vitamin C. Vitamin C helps your body to absorb the B complex. So when you eat, so when you eat your pineapple, your mango, your papaya, what you call it, pawpaw, that all of those different foods have high levels of vitamin C. And so every activity in your body needs vitamin C. Every chemical reaction in your body needs vitamin C to occur properly.
And these methods of the vitamin C and then the vitamin B you've talked about, are they only helping your physical health, or they also help you de-stress your mental health?
They help with your mental health
Okay.
too, because they make you, when you don't have enough B vitamin, you feel nervous. When you get into your body, you feel more calm. Alcohol destroys the B complex and the vitamin C. Cigarettes destroy the B complex and the vitamin C. Sugar, white sugar, destroys B complex and vitamin C.
Really?
Yeah. And also caffeine from drinking too much coffee,
Yeah, coffee.
right? So people need to learn where to get B complex and vitamin C. And I don't mean from pills, I mean from the food. In Ghana, you have more than enough varieties of food to
Yeah,
get
we do.
all the B complex that you need.
Yeah.
The other thing that is probably easy to do in Ghana is to get your sunshine,
Yeah.
because the sunshine gives you vitamin D. Vitamin D helps you to absorb calcium. It helps you to absorb um, um, potassium and magnesium,
Okay.
and it helps to build your immune system, so to help you to fight off disease. So I know that a lot of people might get malaria
Yeah.
in Ghana, so with having enough vitamin D. So that means that you have to don't cover up all the time. But I don't think people in Ghana have too much problem
Yeah.
getting the
Yes,
sun.
getting the
But
sun.
for me, coming from America, I like to take off my shirt to get as much sun as I can before I have to go back.
Okay.
And your body stores vitamin D,
Wow.
So if I go back, I'm gonna have lots of vitamin D stored up until I come back again.
Yes, yes, okay. So my final question is, would you advise that kids or maybe children and pregnant women try to practice yoga even in their various stages?
Yes,
Okay.
children should do yoga to help them to learn how to have self-control.
Okay.
Children also have stress.
Oh,
Yeah, children have stress. Some children have experienced trauma.
okay.
So it's good for children to learn how to sit still, breathe in, breathe out, close their eyes, imagine themselves traveling someplace far away and becoming relaxed. It's good for adults, it's good for children. For pregnant women, the same thing.
Okay.
Pregnancy is stressful. Pregnancy is a challenge on the body. So we have certain postures that we do
Okay.
that help to relieve pressure in the lower back of the pregnant lady, that help her to, with edema, with swelling of the feet. We have exercises that help them get their hips open so that when they have the baby, it's easier to do. And also, we have breathing exercises that help them with contractions. So when they're going through labor, it helps to relieve the pressure of the contraction. And then it makes less need to have like a painkiller
Yeah.
or all the different things that the
Yeah.
doctor do. You can have natural childbirth instead of putting drugs into your body.
So what will be your final words to our viewers and your advice? What do you have to tell them? Your last words.
My last words is that people they should not be afraid of yoga. They should look at yoga as a way of managing stress. They should look at yoga and meditation. It helps you to manage stress. It helps you to relax. It helps you to make your mind become more focused and have greater concentration. And it's good for children, for older people, for everybody. There's different methods, and also yoga can be used for rehabilitation to help you to if you have a heart attack, if you have surgery, if you have a stroke, yoga can help you to heal your body from those different problems.
All right. Thank you so much for making time for HealthAfrik today.
Well,
It was a
thank you.
pleasure. Am I right? Yes.
Well, in Kemetic yoga we say Hotep.
Oh, okay.
So that comes from ancient Africa, Hotep.
Okay, I learned something new today.
Yeah.
Hotep. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure hosting you today. Thank you so much for watching Health Africa on AAU TV. My name is Bridget Denteh. As he has said, yoga helps you to deal with stress management, and then it helps you to de-stress and remain more focused. Keep watching Health Africa.